Hi everyone, this is Eric Snell. Now I've been working for over 20 years in the banking industry, and I can tell you that most people, when they acquire a certain amount of wealth, the only thing they want to discuss is their health. So sometimes we forget we work so hard to achieve financial success, to achieve financial freedom, that we forget about our health. And when you get the task to list the most important things in your life, number one, it's always health. Without that, you can't enjoy anything in life. A lot of people realize this a little bit too late. So I know if you follow vanilla equity, you're interested in the financial markets, you want to become a portfolio manager, or you're investing and you want to get new ideas. And sometimes you might neglect the fact that you might have to keep yourself in shape. So now Christmas is around the corner, and maybe you're thinking about getting a Christmas gift, maybe for yourself, maybe for a friend, maybe for your spouse. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to showcase two books. The first of them is the Fit Businessman book. This one here. This is a workbook, or let's say a guide for workaholics like you and me. It's about nutrition, it's about training, and it's how you can survive with 2 kids, a wife, full-time job, and still get in good shape. So this is basically my story of how I've kept the six-pack since I was 20, despite working, despite having a family. And there's a lot of tips and tricks here on how you can eat, how you can motivate yourself to train. And it's a lot of the notes that I've taken throughout the years. And I think this is I thought this was good for people in the same position as I was in. So I was working a lot, trying to fit in my training, try to fit in the nutrition part, try to optimize everything. But I came to find out that actually most people that buy this book is actually people between 16 and 22, and then also people over 40, especially women over 40. And I guess there's a reason for it. I think maybe youngsters look up and think, okay, I'm gonna jump in the rat race, I'm gonna work in the office. What else do I want in life? Well, maybe you want to have the energy to actually work long days, and you want to look good, maybe to attract the opposite sex, maybe just to feel good. So this is a book I highly recommend, of course, because I wrote it. And yes, it's me on the cover. There's a lot of illustrations. This is a heavy book. This is about 2 kilos, and it's a hardcover book. It's not available as a PDF. It's much more enjoyable to read when you have it as a hardcover. I would say this is a good coffee table book, that you just leave around, and then you can open up and learn something and read something. I think there's a lot of concepts that a lot of people are not familiar with, such as eccentric overloading, how you can actually stimulate muscle growth with specific techniques. And it's a lot about explosive training. I'm a big fan of training fast twitch muscle fibers. They're prone to grow faster than slow twitch muscles. So when you train either super heavy or super fast, meaning sprints or jumps, throws, or then lifting something really, really heavy, that's when you engage these fast twitch muscle fibers, and you can actually stimulate muscle growth much quicker than what you would if you just follow a normal calisthenics program or a circuit workout. But you can find out more about that in this book. The second book I thought I would mention is the Explosive Mode book. This one is its format a little bit more convenient, and this delves deeper into the training methodologies you have for speed performance. So we have about 17 athletes from various sports. There's everything from CrossFit, there's sprinters, shot putter, jiu-jitsu, there's even ice skating, there's the Chinese pole. There's a lot of different athletes. There's here from even breakdance, high jump, rugby, everything. And this is a story that tells it tells about all these athletes, how they train, small tips and tricks. And what's interesting is that maybe it seems a little bit conflicting even. Some of them train every day, some of them train twice a week, and they have found out what works for them. And I think this is very inspirational. This is maybe more, I would say, a Christmas gift for a teenager. If you have a teenager that doesn't know which sport to start, this can give that person some insights. It's also interesting read for people that want to get either faster, somehow quicker, regardless of the sport, or they want to get stronger. So they can read how other people do it. So this is really interesting. I think this is really more for someone that's already doing sports, while the Fit Businessman book is maybe for the workaholics that need a complete guide for training and nutrition. And next year, hopefully, you will see a third book called The Milo Method. And that's more about strength and conditioning, but that's going to be for next Christmas. So if you're looking for a Christmas gift, I highly recommend you can order these from ExplosiveMode.com, also on FitBusinessManBook.com. You can order a hardcover book, and we can ship directly to the person you want to give it as a Christmas gift. So check it out. You don't have to look for other Christmas gifts. This is really the fitness books that you need and that you can't find on Amazon. You can't find this in your local bookstore, I'm sure. So support young entrepreneurs and make sure you get your health straight. So we're gonna cover the wealth on all the other videos, but this is about your health. So take good care, happy holidays. I'm Eric Snell, and I'll see you soon again.